Tuesday night again. It's supposed to be 10 o'clock. We're a little late, as usual.
I got my spoon. I got my bowl.
It says, Oss, you're rocking the pot.
Say it again.
Oss, you're rocking the pot. That's what it says on the screen there. Oss, you're rocking the pot.
Oh, you trying to tell me something?
I think you already did. RiverWestRadio.com. Dreaming live.
That's right. We're over our first few technical hurdles here.
Do you have a copy of the zombie thing?
Yeah, that'll be later in the show.
Yes, the zombie thing.
So you're gonna rehash it?
Yeah, later in the show.
Okay. So, yeah, this is live. I'd have to say the closest thing I have to this to bounce off of it musically would be that Trep Inverter. No?
Yeah.
You can call us and tell us what we shouldn't do or what we should do. What should be done. The Bloodless Revolution.
Because this is like live but electronic. And that's the only thing I have like that.
Well, yeah.
That I've collected so far to play online. You know?
Oh, yeah. This is basically just a track that was recorded for no purpose at all, so, except to be talked over. So that's all it's for.
Oh, it's a fun tune. I could see this as like a movie soundtrack.
Yeah. This is the Trance and Dance, son of the Trance and Dance, the longest running jam session in Milwaukee, probably, maybe even the world.
Yeah, actually, its intended purpose is for Dale Kaminsky. He goes to school in Madison. I think he's working towards his MFA, maybe. I may be wrong, but he's going to use it in some art installation.
Yeah, I did one with him a while back. I helped him do something.
Installation, or was this a woman?
The music for it.
Music. Yeah. Music for the woman in the
So how was the Lunatic Society this month? Was it good?
Yeah, it was.
With the full moon on the Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, I went out. What was that? Saturday night, and met with a few of the members, and I told them right off the bat I was pretty uninspired these last few weeks. I've been pretty tired, super busy. But we did have a good conversation, or at least I had a good conversation with myself, at least. We kind of started talking about the 10 Commandments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's interesting, and the reason it came up is because I had been playing basketball earlier that day and was approached by some Christian, fellowship type people.
Jehovah's Witnesses?
I don't know. I never asked their
I was a
affiliation.
Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, never asked them what their affiliation was. And, you know, and they began talking the Jesus thing to me, and I'm cool with the Jesus thing, you know, in my own
I
right.
like him, man. I think he, you know, even if he wasn't real,
Right.
it's still a beautiful thing.
And he can
I'll
still
believe
be-
in him. Why not?
Right, and it can still be your savior.
It's a human ideal.
Right. It's an ideal, an idea, a symbol, a power, whatever. But you know, they started dumping the Ten Commandments on me right away, right off the bat. Have you ever lied?
What about
Have you
it?
ever stolen? Of course, we're all
Tell
born
him
into
to
sin.
bite me. Hey, listen. I would say, hey, listen. You and your go. You know, take a flying leap off Mount Everest,
Right. Well, no, I didn't
or
tell them
go
that.
up there and have a nice
Actually,
trip.
What I
Leave
did
me
is I
alone.
went home and I did the research. You know, because I thought, well, what are the Ten Commandments? Because I couldn't offhand, you know, think of what they were. And so,
Okay.
yeah, so I did. I went home and I opened up the Good News Bible and started reading them. And I was actually sort of surprised a little bit.
Yeah.
That they was so weird.
Well, and not only that, but the ones that we all think are in there aren't really in there.
Exactly.
Like one of the commandments, not to lie. Guess what? It's not in there. There is
No. It says
commandment
not
that tells-
bear false
accusations,
witness.
right, against your fellow man. It says,
That's
do not
lie.
falsely accuse your fellow
That's
man.
lie.
Well, in a wide interpretation, it
No,
is.
that's what a
that's
lie
what it means.
is.
But basically, if I say I have a pencil in my pocket, is that falsely accusing my fellow man?
No, you're talking about two
No.
But
different
I'm
things.
lying.
That's two different things. That's a white lie.
Do you understand what I'm
That's
saying?
silly.
That's a white lie.
If you're
That's a
not,
white lie.
If you're not getting my point, no one.
I'm not getting you what? What's that?
I'm saying that there is no commandment against lying. There is a commandment against falsely accusing your fellow man, but there is no commandment against lying. Where were you tonight?
I don't think you're not understanding.
You know.
Yeah, I don't think you're understanding the old word
cares?
English
Yeah, I wanna
word
play some
for
tunes here.
bear false
Let me play
witness.
some songs.
If you're saying false witness is lying,
Okay,
they're synonyms.
we
you know?
heard this guy from New York last time we got to play, which was 2 weeks ago, Ed Kurz. And I want to play something else that's his new project now that he's there. We played the stuff when he was in Milwaukee. This is what he's doing now. And it's called
All right, this is Ed
Treppenwerder.
Kurz. Ed Kurz, what?
Treppenwerder is the name of the band.
Truppenwerger. Yeah.
Is it coming out? I don't hear it, Ian.
There you go.
Mustangs in the 77, 77. Not as impressive as what came before. Left turn off Calumet Avenue. Now all the trains are crawling, and the whole region has come to a halt. We could be good or bad as we could be. Where's the car? Where's the keys? This is the lost address. Saving the hometowns as hard as it gets. Sometimes it's all I can do to make it here. Bad Street. This is an offset press. Printed the truth as close as it gets. This is where I got lost on Bad Street, Bad Street, Bad Street.
All right, that is Treppenwerder from New York. Played him 2 weeks ago, the last full show we had from Ed Kurz. We played a few tracks from him at that time. And now people want to get talking about something else, so I'm going to let them and go ahead.
No, no.
That was some
That's a-
good music. That drummer was great.
Yeah.
I love
Ed Kurz. Ed
stuff.
Kurz. I'm a drummer, so I like him.
Talk about good drummers. I got a song here, originally composed by a fellow named George Darrow, and then it was who we happen to have.
Hey,
here
that's
in the
me.
audience.
Yippee! Yippee!
Hey, wait a minute.
Dude, it's George Darrow.
Of course,
I heard of him.
of course, he won't. He's not playing drums on this track. Actually, he's playing.
What am I playing on this one?
I think you're you're playing acoustic guitar and bouncing around and singing.
Nice.
Bouncing around.
I like that.
Yeah.
What instrument
I can live with that.
do you
This
play?
one's called Lucky Fellow.
I bounce around.
Oh, yeah, I was playing guitar on this. That's right. And singing.
Ah.
I think it's a live. Is it us?
Yeah.
Oh, it's our mix of Lucky Fellow. Okay.
Recorded in Milwaukee.
Nice.
At the greenhouse. Yeah.
The greenhouse.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I thought you said that. Oh, low budget. Okay. 2. A 1, 2, 3, go. Ooh, babe, well, I'm a lucky fellow. So far, so good. Yes, I'm a lucky fellow. So far, so good. And if we don't get nuked on Friday, I'll be looking good. Yeah. You know
fellows and gals, so we can have a nuclear clear future. We can all be pals. Now let's take it out on a solo. Woo, man. All right.
I'm the cat! See? I'm the cat!
Little Ren
This is the
Stimpy there
cat,
at the end.
baby.
I'm the cat. $67 million. All right. Let's see here. We're down a member right now. That's okay.
I'm the cat.
Yeah.
So radio show here. It's called on riverwestradio.com. Let's say that again, riverwestradio.com.
Well,
And this is Stone Soup.
I'll tell you what, George. If they're listening, they already know that. I don't know who you're trying to reach right now.
The FCC
Yeah. Okay.
or the FUC, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, I've been telling people that I know, I've been telling them about the show, and they ask me, what do we do? And I say, well, we play a little music, and then we try and put a little bit of social conscious commentary in between. And
Without boring the people to tears, right?
without boring people.
Or
And-
making them switch the channel. No. Okay, so, well, back on the Ten Commandments then, right? When the guy was like,
Well,
no. What, we were talking about something else. About
Yeah.
Jason said all religions are good and bad at the same time. That was interesting.
Sure, but, you know, we all know that.
And then it must be yin and yang, just like good and bad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and I've all of a sudden I've suddenly become fearful of not pissing people off, but you know, alienating people, and I don't want to do that. But then again, any topic worth discussing is going to raise some hackles, right?
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, people get up on their haunches and stuff. Right?
Yeah, especially when you start touching, you know, the idea.
Yeah,
of-
don't talk about
religion,
Muhammad,
yeah.
don't talk about
Right.
Jesus, don't talk
Right.
about Moses, don't
Right.
talk about Zeus, don't talk about,
Yeah.
Are we talking about
hermaphrodites.
Mr. Magoo again?
Him too.
That's what makes it dogma as opposed to catma, right?
It's just
So-
labels of crap.
Yeah. So I just to end this whole topic on a sort of different, interesting, but a hopeful note. I just pulled this quote and out of Jeremiah 31. See, I'm
Okay.
trying to
From
I'm
the Old
trying-
Testament?
Yeah, I'm trying to learn the Bible a little more. So next
what-
time I
what version?
encounter these types of people that start grilling me in the Bible, I can
Oh.
come back.
You
at them
you
with
can
something.
tell
I'm
them
one of those
something.
sad people because I was raised with it that know it better than most people that preach it.
I know it too.
Well, this is what I found in Jeremiah 31.
Okay, hit us.
That will help anybody that has been in my position or will be in my position. And basically what it says, in Jeremiah 31, the Lord says, I will make a new covenant. I will put my law within them. He's talking about the people of Israel, and write it on their hearts. None will have to teach his fellow countryman to know the Lord, because all will know me, from the least to the greatest. I will forgive their sins and no longer remember their wrongs. And to me, that's saying that, truth is in us. It's in our hearts. You don't have to look to a book.
I think I have
You
to
don't
read that
have to-
again. Can we
Yeah.
read that again?
Well, I'll read you the first.
That's old news.
I will make a new covenant. I will put my law within them and write it on their hearts. None will have to teach his fellow countryman to know the Lord, because all will know me, from the least to the greatest. So that is what I'm going.
Nice
I'm going to
writing.
memorize
That's
that.
nice writing. I mean, but
Oh,
they're
it's
telling
all
me that
nice
God
writing.
said that.
It's all nice.
They're
writing.
telling me that's what God said to the Jewish people. over
No,
there?
that is. I'm just saying that's in the Old Testament.
That's Jeremiah.
And if that's
the
in
prophet, right?
and if that's in the Old Testament, and you want me to believe the Ten Commandments, then I'm also allowed to believe that, right? Because that's also
Yeah,
in the Old
yeah,
Testament.
yeah.
And basically, that's telling me that the law is within our hearts. The law has been written in our
Ah.
hearts. You don't need
All
to
right.
consult the book anymore. All right.
Can I?
Well,
I
it
want
was
to
a-
play.
it was
I
a
want to
door.
play.
The books are like a door.
Ian, I want to play a short tune by Vomit. You know how
Oh, yeah.
short those songs are.
Yeah, we'll play a couple then.
And then one by Rebel Inc. again from
Okay.
the first show. That Broken Man tune.
All right.
Is that cool?
That's good.
All right. All right. We're gonna. Vomit.
There we go.
All right. Yeah. Vomit is originally from Milwaukee. They moved out to California and started a tattoo shop out there. I don't blame them because, it kind of sucks here with the weather, but
Oh,
I'm stuck.
you're a Midwest hater?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boo.
All right. We're going to play.
He's on the wrong radio show. This is riverwestradio.com after all.
We love we
Now,
love
we got
winter
some
here.
Vomit from Milwaukee. Where are they
We're,
from?
We
we're
like
going
ice
to
and
play
snow.
some Vomit. Some guys I hung out with when I was in high school.
All right, play it.
And here they go.
Hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What are you
George?
going to do?
Well, they're a lot of fun to hang
Yeah.
out with, I tell you. They are.
So are we.
Yeah.
Well, what else do they do? What
They
else
do that
they
while
do?
they're naked dancing on ice. So that looks better,
All right. Okay. These guys from the burbs or the surrounding area, Detroit, Michigan, Rebel Inc. Check them out. I think they're in Maryland now. Here they go. Broken Man.
I saved the life of just another broken man. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Look into my eyes, I'm a broken man. Listen to my voice, I'm a broken man. Staring back at you, a broken man. When does life keep you a broken man? Look into my eyes, I'm a broken man. Listen to my voice, I'm a broken man. Staring back at you, a broken man. When does life keep you a broken man? A broken man. A broken man. A broken man. A broken man. A broken man.
All right. That was Rebel Inc. Came out of Detroit area and are in Maryland, I believe. And I can't wait to see them. I think they're going to be a lot of fun when they come in town. And I'm going to try and set up a show for them because it would be
That'd be great.
fun.
They were great.
Played a
Yeah.
couple from them the last, or a song from them 2 weeks ago. But we're building our library of bands that haven't been heard as much and should be, I think. And going from there, local and worldwide.
Okay, so here we are, back on the river.
All right, I'm gonna just throw something out there. This is from a friend of mine, Walter Holstad.
Oh, Walty,
Yeah, he
my homeboy.
yeah, he records, in his apartment studio.
Oh,
And-
Walter's great.
Yeah.
I love his stuff.
Yeah, and
actually.
he
Master of the non-existent studio.
yeah. Anyway, he's selling. Well, he just sold his guitar actually to pay his.
Did
rent.
he?
Yeah.
Ah,
The Fender?
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with that boy?
The Fender or the Les Paul?
Oh, I
Oh
don't
my
know. It
God.
wasn't a Stratocaster, was it? No.
No, you know his Les Paul. He didn't sell that.
Yeah, the white one.
Oh, that's the Fender.
Okay, that was the
Oh.
Fender. Okay. Yeah. Well, he sold his guitar, but he's been creating a lot of tracks, usually just him, and he posts them on Internet Archive. And this is one that I found of his that I, appreciated, and I thought we'd play it, and, and
What's the name of it?
well, he calls it acoustic instrumental jam, I think.
There you go.
He's pretty blunt. Yeah. And yeah.
Hey, Ian, can you hand me my headphone jack?
Are we still live?
Yeah, you were still
We can talk over this then.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
I was gonna.
Nice.
I just want my headphone jack so I can check out the next track.
Yeah, Walter's Halstead here.
Oh, this one.
He's a member of the Trance and Dance Band and has been for many years. You know, the never-ending basement jam.
Cool.
Okay. Can you hit me again?
Hit you? Hit you with what?
Input
Okay.
or output. Is it done?
Yeah, that was it.
I didn't get to hear it all.
Oh,
Damn it.
we're back
That
in a
was short.
dream here.
That was
Live,
too short.
live dream.
Life's too short.
Yeah, it's
Riverwest.com.
just like life.
Ugh.
This is Stone Soup song, song of show, something like that.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Well, hey, if we have time, I got a little poem here I could read.
Well,
Oh,
can I do
please.
the Tom Smith thing? Would be real nice after that.
Okay, let's
You
do
just did
all
the
right.
poem thing, man.
We'll do the poem after the song.
All right, well, we'll have a poem by
Poetry
All
can
right.
wait.
Iron Lightning.
All right. Drunk by Noon is the tune then, by Tom Smith.
There once was a poodle who thought he was a cowboy, but he lived in a cage the size of his thumb. And though his white horse was a big box of toothpicks, he galloped around until hit by a car. Sometimes I flap my arms like a hummingbird, just to remind myself that I'll never fly. Sometimes I burn my arms with cigarettes, just to pretend I won't scream when I die. Well, if my life was as long as a moon, I'd still be jealous of the sun. And if my life lasted only one day, I'd still be drunk by noon. Sometimes I can't wait to come down with cancer. At least then I get to watch TV all day. And there on my deathbed I get all the answers, even if all my questions are taken away. Well, if my life was as long as a moon, I'd still be jealous of the sun. And if my life lasted only one day, I'd still be drunk by noon. I'd still be drunk by noon.
Ooh, okay, Honky Tonk
That's great.
lives.
I love Tom Smith stuff.
Honky Tonk songs.
Tom, you gotta get out there and do some more stuff. You lazy bum.
So let's hear this poem by Iron Lightning.
All right. It actually without a title. It says let's see. Have we not?
Can't hear nothing.
That's right. Have we not suffered enough? Struggled enough? It's a puzzle we cannot solve. Human suffering. No, we are born to be happy, but most of us settle for so much less. Nothing in life is perfect. Doesn't mean giving up the quest. We are waiting for inspiration. There is bound to be a time when heaven and earth meet, there touch a spark of the divine, and grab hold we will of the lightning bolt. That's it.
That sounds kind of a lot like the last zombie thing.
Yeah.
We have like 9 minutes to do the zombie thing and then like fade out with some tunes.
yeah.
Hell with the zombies. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, that might have to wait another week because actually
Sorry, FCC.
I don't have the lead in for that, and it would be best to
All
go
right.
back in time.
All
for
right,
that.
we'll go back in time.
Yeah, and we
we'll
can
have to build a time
we can.
machine.
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
right.
That's a lot of work.
That's
I heard.
that's what we'll do next week. We'll bring the time machine. We'll go back in time. We'll replay the zombie event, and then we'll continue.
All right, I'll bring the double A's.
Hey.
Batteries.
Life is all about patience. So here's a real brief interlude. This is one of my favorite tracks from Anonymous, and it's very brief but very poignant.
Nice.
That's the story of my life right there.
Man, that's my new favorite song.
I was a
man.
teenage rock star.
That's my
Never
new favorite
did get very
song.
far.
That's right.
Never passed the first verse because that's when I ran out of words.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
I'd
Teenage
like to
rock
hear
star. That's my
I'd
favorite
like to
song,
hear,
man.
Ian, your kid project, Ivanhoe.
Oh God,
That
I
was
don't.
really, really
I never want to
a
hear
lot
that again.
better
Yeah.
than you give it
Yeah,
credit for.
Yeah, right.
It just needed to be tightened up.
Stone Soup,
That's it. That's it.
Milwaukee,
All right, we never tried a call in. did we?
America,
Let's,
We didn't?
let's just see if
in the
we
Middle
can even
West.
get a call in right now.
On the
I'm
third coast.
Calling in. 9
Call me,
3
big
5
boy.
2 9 5 1.
No, don't
See.
do it.
Calling. There we go.
Look,
Someone is
we
calling.
have a connection.
Okay, we can drop. We can. Hello. Hello. Is that hello?
Hello, are you there?
Yeah. Let's get some feedback going here.
Oh,
Gotta put on speakerphone, man.
Drop. There we go. Okay. So it obviously does work, and we have
That's good.
absolutely nobody that cares.
Well, they was.
can I go out with something here?
Do you know how to receive calls and everything?
I don't know.
Oh,
No.
okay. Yeah, you got to turn on phone
Oh.
and then bring up
Bring the
phone,
volume
and
up?
then you do this is pick up and that is hang up.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you,
Hey,
sir.
we're gonna fade out for the show with what we played a couple weeks ago. This is Indian
This
Land.
is Stone.
Ian
Stone
wanted
Soup signing
Ian
off.
wanted to hear Dark Carnival,
Right.
That was out.
and
Andy playing.
Giorgio
from
wanted to
Indian
hear
Land.
She's the One I Want, and we're gonna hear Dark Carnival now.
Yeah.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just wanna get on the road and go to that place everyone is talking about. Dark Carnival and Evil Day Show. Bring you down, give you bad drugs, dig in, dig
segue.
Is this it? Are we
That's
are we
it.
going
Is it
off the
time
air?
off?
That's the second whole show.
Segue.
All right.
As far as we can do it, that's all we can do.
Time to play
Time
the
is up.
fade out music.
Good night, Milwaukee. Good night, America.
Teenage wasteland.
No, it's all right. This isn't what you think it is. It gets really twisted.
We still hot? We wish we were hot.
Hey, I could be a supermodel if you turned off all the lights.
They won't get us on the arc. We'll rack up points. Yeah, we even get a girlfriend to watch. Don't even. Don't even have a girlfriend that could at least call in. Yeah. So next week maybe we weren't able. There's, I don't know how we're gonna ever set I mean, but there should be a group of people. There's no point in setting because that's a little rare, like what 15. Good night, Milwaukee.